It slows things down, at least keeps Gambit at bay. But here we go, round 2. They're coming back towards B Heaven, and oh man, this Killjoy utility is just so perfectly layered. Sky Flash is gonna come in, and the Jet dashes in.
Defo's got to find an opener. Sadak able to take care of Redgar and Nats as they try dropping down. Sadak finds a third before getting dropped himself. Numbers advantage still in favor of Vikings, although Shados might have something to say about it. He's already got 2 on the round. How much more can he get? Spike down, 10 seconds. Sudakash dropping down. He's gonna have to pull off this 1v2 to make it happen. Dancing around the utility, not able to get anything. Vikings get to 4.
I feel so sorry for whoever Redgar, or Sudakash rather, just killed. Just kind of gliding off that rope, shimmying across, landing, and just getting and finishing. They're defaulting extremely well. And the Killjoy ultimate's gonna go ahead and go down to try to defend off the speed.
Well, and that's the thing, right? That's another instance where Gambit is drawing out our ultimates with a fake. They draw at the lockdown towards B. There's nobody there. They invest their own Cosmic Divide. Now the Rolling Thunder coming out from Vikings as they're going to have their hands full. Sudakash again in a position where he's going to have to go huge. And so far, so good as Sudakash gets 2. Chronicle managing to get the spike down, but Sudakash has not been dealt with. The clip runs dry as he falls. Chronicle avoiding things there. 1v1 is all that's left, and Sadak, the savior for Vikings in this round, gets the defuse.
Incredible round here for Vikings. Saucy, the MVP within this round. I don't know if he even got a kill, but the utility that this man's brought into this round.
Vikings not finding success in the opener. It's very unlikely that they find success here either, and Defo's here to ensure that that is the case. He's already gotten the opener with Marshall. He's going to get a chance at a little bit more, and he does it. This should be a prime gaming flawless.
Easy peasy. Easy peasy. I mean, if you get to shoot a single bullet before he got taken out, right? Then we saw the Sky pushing all the way into attacker spawn. That is so much map gone and lost for the Vikings. So the fact that they're able to somehow at least even make it into the site and only 2 members surviving and standing at the end of the round, you take those. Right. You're somewhat content with that. At least you can at least build off of that. The mid-round seems to be where Vikings at least...
The map, it was very aggressive, it was very momentum-based, and that's what got them to that point. Good on Gambit to swing it right back, but the timeout coming in to make sure disaster is avoided. GTN going aggressive. Shados trades it right back.
Love the aggression for VKS, or for GTN rather there. Defo certainly wasn't expecting that. At least they're able to get a trade. I mean, Saucy, now the question is he going to want to, well, maybe not anymore, but I was going to say he might want to invest that Breach ultimate coming into this round now. I mean, they've still got a Sage res as well. Things could get really interesting in this round, Doug.
Yeah, they've already managed to drop Redgar, and that's followed. These trades have just been going back and forth. Yes, Gambit got away with it. Shados got 3 at the end. And I mean, they have some time to switch off if they want to. This is sitting on a ticking time bomb. Shados get the timing just right, and he does. And unfortunate for Sadak as well, as he looks away at the worst possible time. But with that, you kind of have to go, right? You have to get onto the site. Saucy tries doing that and manages to take care of Redgar along the way, swinging out around the pillar, but you're going to have to mess with the guys that are in the Viper's pit. Defo an up barrel down his throat as he cleans him up. Saucy's the last alive. He's gotten 3. He's going to need 2 more to play another round, and he's going to get a shot at him. The flash gets 1. He got 4 on the round, but that's all he got. As Shados cleans it up, Gambit win 13-6.
My goodness, my goodness. Look at the celebratory dances coming out from these Gambit guys. That was Dom play there with the Asher utility. Look at Saucy. He's still in drone form here. The timing is going to be brutal. Defo finds an opening, and Sudakash will see if he'll be able to respond.
Ooh. They're going to have to turn their attention back, and they do. GTN starting off great as Sudakash gets a second one as well. The flank that we talked about, the disaster spot, is really taken care of. And off of that, Vikings are able to rotate away, understanding there were 2 who were pinching in. B should be open. They're absolutely right.
Yeah, they should be able to get the spike down here. And Redgar, he's made it in time. He's in the general vicinity. He's got to be very wary of this elbow push. It's about to be a 1v1 Astra diff moment here. Redgar versus Sudakash. We'll see who comes out on top here.
Got armor. He didn't need it. Didn't need a lick of it. He's able to win that out. A 3v2 still in favor of Vikings as the spike ticks away. Gambit looking to find an opening. It's big that they were able to take elbow control, but their job's not quite done. A great flash as FRZ swings out. Up from Hookah, not finding anything quite yet. They continue continue to go forward. Redgar finds it, has to find the second one though. Sadhak dancing away. You still have to take care of the player that's up in hookah. Redgar looking to get it potentially to half. No, Sonic swings out at just the right time. I don't know that he got it to half. Sadhak's still alive. The noose and Shados gets the kill, but he didn't get it to half. It's not gonna matter. Vikings win the pistol again.
Huge kill to be able to put the stop onto Defo there.
This is interesting. There was a dart that hit back Showers for Defo to swing out with the op. Didn't get a spot on anything, but the Trailblazer did come through, and that's a whole lot of utility coming your way, my guy. Thunder's Fury in as well. Defo still trying to stay alive. He dances around all of it and lands the shots onto FRZ anyway. GTN takes space up short. Sucker punches Chronicle and Showers. Vikings have found some space to work with on the site, but Gambit refusing to give an inch. They're still healthy enough to be able to fight this thing back. Yeah, the spike went down, but they took control right back. How do they get the defuse? How do they continue to take care of what Vikings have thrown their way? To get this defuse. Spike ticking away. It's going to have to be soon. The flash to swing. Good onto Shados. Only 2 on the side of Vikings remain. Redgar on the tap. At least gets it to half. Sudakas taking care of that. Redgar's going to stick it.
His suck didn't. Oh no, Sudakas. That's going to hurt. He thought he got the diffuser off the spike there. That is
the site.
30 seconds left.
In 2. They haven't fully breached their way through that yet as GTN gets the spike down. A good flash coming up from Shados. Not able to land any of the shots. Sadak is, however, as the numbers advantage still in favor of Vikings.
What a flash, what a play. I thought that would be everything, but Sadak is just so ready. Redgar, that's crispy. He's gonna need at least another.
Yeah, and the showstopper out from GTN, I was about to mention it. He's able to really just use that to zone. Nats doesn't really have anywhere to go. He's got to buy time for Redgar to make a play. That's exactly what he does. Redgar's gotten 3 on the round. This is still doable, but they're going to have to get on the horse. They're going to have to do something quick. You have so much Astra utility littered around the spike. That's exactly what happens. Redgar's 4th. The gravity well, Redgar's 5th. You asked for a spike, Potter. That very well may be it. He's got to get the defuse, though, first.
Oh. Okay, 2.65, we're good. That sounded a lot closer in my ears than it actually was. My goodness, incredible stuff. It's like all of Gambit are rendezvousing back towards B here. Yeah, this is looking like it's just going to be a full-on B hit here, Doug, because none of the Gambit members have anyone back towards A. They can't make a TP back.
Gotta go, no place is safe. The options are limited. Defo taking care of Sadak. Elbow control drops as well as Vikings fall shortly thereafter. Shock darts coming through, but the spike should go down, although that was certainly painful. And they may have an opening at this room, but up close. Oh, GTN's utility opens things up. Back for Vikings. Redgar and Chronicle left alone. Yes, the spike was down, but can they hold it? Can they keep them at bay? You've got a Ghost and full armor on the side of Redgar. So he's healthy enough to make something happen, and they don't know that he's there. He's been so tagged up, though. The swing had to be there from Chronicle, and there it was. Chronicle gets a second. Chronicle needs one more to win the round. The classic swinging around the corner. You gotta land the shots, but no! It's Sudakas who wins the pistol for Vikings.
What a pistol round. This might have been the most back and forth pistol round. I've seen scenarios right now where in the second round, you still win, but only 2 of you survive, and in the very next round, you're up 2-0, but you can't afford a single weapon. You can't afford utility. You barely have, what, 20, I believe it's 3,200 to your name. Wait a minute. What is happening here, Doug? All of a sudden, we're looking at 2 versus 2.
Nats is happening, and Shados is happening. Nats has already gotten 3 on the round.
30 seconds left.
Or excuse me, Nats got 2 and Shados got 1. He still has to rotate and get the spike back, though.
Oh, but they're gonna
walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna walk right into Nats. He's got that Bulldog. The Bulldog good for 1.
ADS.
The snake bite to delay entry in from pipes. That should give Shados enough time to get the spike
10
down.
seconds left.
And the poison orb as well. How have they gotten this far? It was off the sheriffs that we were just talking about. They've gotten Gambit to this point. FRZ, nothing doing. Nats gets 4 with that Bulldog that he found throughout the round to get Gambit to 5. And now this economy conversation that we were just having gets infinitely more.
Shados a flank going and get these easy free kills in the back.
I like Gambit taking elbow control here. That's exactly where the remaining members of Vikings are. The flash is there. That's going to give the position away, but they swing out into it anyway, and Redgar lines them up and knocks them down. He gets 3 on the round there, and with that, Gambit are still in a spot to win this dang thing. Vikings just down to 2. Sonic's going to get the timing just right as he gets 2 of his own. Shados left alone. You talked about his 13 HP. That's all Gambit have left in this round. You see the tap coming out from Saucy. I don't know that they know where Shados is. I don't know that they know where he is. But Sadak lands the shots anyway. A thrifty round win, seemingly back-to-back fashion. Viper's pick coming out as well as the spike goes down, and this one's going to be much faster and much messier than we've seen. You've got Redgar still playing, making sure there's nobody working the flame out from Sand, but all of the action, all of the attention is on the site, and once again, we find dueling Viper's pits as the Cosmic Divide comes out as well. Every single ultimate, or seemingly every single ultimate coming out. And of course, through all of that, it's the nade that gets the first. The showstopper there, they want to go. You can tell they want to go. He checks the corner. He's able to land it on the Shados. Nats drops as well, courtesy of his friend Chronicle. But the single Chronicle, you're going to have to make up for what just happened there. And he's going to get a chance at it. The Hunter's Fury, but he pulls off of it. He's got to stay alive. He's not able to. GTN gets 3. Vikings get to 12. That was probably the most chaotic round I've ever seen.
Oh, as the fake comes through, the 2 members of Vikings were rotating back towards B. They had the right read, but for some reason they went back towards A.
Defo's gotta land those. Defo's gotta land those. That's the win condition, is that Bladestorm in this broken by situation. And Defo isn't able to land any of it while his teammates fall as well. Chronicle's the only one who remains healthy here in the round for the side of Gambit, as Vikings, their defenses are bolstered. Oh boy, okay. We'll avoid that. That didn't happen. But they still have such good numbers. Shados has to make something happen. He's not going to do it. Map 1 was not enough. Map 2 was not enough to decide what's happening here. We're going to map 3.
Holy moly. And it was so dominant, so decisive on this bind. The attack, fantastic. Saucy.
And I mean, this is so well adapted out of Vikings, even with all of the noise that was drawn towards A. That was not enough, right? You saw GTN fully send back towards B long to make sure that there's nobody coming around. So even with some of this play style that Gambit have been known for, they're starting to be wise to it. FRC doesn't get a chance to do anything. And Sudakos was good for 1. Oh no, not able to land the shots onto the planter. 3v3 on the site. Remember, GTN was opposite A, so he's now gonna have to hightail it back to get there in time for the play. The spike still hasn't been planted. They've cut noise again. Now Nats looking to get the spike down, and should. Now a 3v3 for the side ensues. Sonic swings at it just the right time, tries to catch him on the way out, doesn't land the shots on Nats, but does onto Chronicle. 3v2. Make that a, my goodness, a 1v1. And the last thing you want to do is 1v1 against Arena, but Saucy has no problems with it at all. It shows that the Sova, at least in this instance, was the better of the 2. He gets the defuse as well. Vikings at 4.
Wow, what?
At the hands of Shados, only has 1 armor. To his name, Sudakos in a good spot! Sudakos in a good spot, and Saucy is as well! Saucy gets 2 before falling. The wall goes up, the res comes through as well to bring Shados back online. We'll see if the Empress can cause more problems, more damage. The spike's still in tow. You don't really have time to go anywhere else. You're gonna have to get through the defenses. You're gonna have to get past GTN. So far, so good. Redgar should have enough time to get the spike down. Sudakos in that 1v2. Too much to look at once. Gambit, they get the first round.
Right when they need it as well. They're not gonna go towards B main, so he's all good. It looks like this is gonna be a B split with the Sage Wall. Oh, it's an A split.
Silence.
Oh, good night.
Nope. Nope. They wanted it to be an A split, but man, they've just been so on point. Potter, right? Like they've been almost clinical since Bind. A Prime Gaming Flawless coming
1 as well, and he gets a double. That's 3 kills on this retake for Saucy. A 4K in total. What a fantastic round. And that was one of those wonky, weird buys as well.
Yep.
My goodness.
And Potter, we talked about it. Momentum. Look at it. That's momentum, right?
Seen Vikings ever do before.
GTN has that op. Only Spectres for Gambit, and that's not the start you wanted, and it goes from bad to worse as Defo and Redgar are both sitting on the sidelines for the rest of the round. Sadak looking to add some more insult to injury. Drone's gonna give away the 2 members, drop off, a shock dart there, potentially the op to boot. No, it's Sadak. GTN's Bladestorm. In the op, oh, they have no idea. Oh, they know now. Chronicle, I mean, surely not, right? Yeah. What a half out from Vikings. Gambit never really had a chance at all. At least it didn't seem that way. It seemed GTN still playing around. He does get tagged up. Ooh, and that's a costly death early on.
Beautiful pickup for Shadows. And oh man, all three members of Vikings are kind of congregated. They're all stuck under the heaven here.
Do they check? Do they check? He checks, but nothing. Shadows drops. Redguard does as well.
Holy.
Oh, GTN. Nats, they have to fight back there. They have to fight down and now, and Nats comes up so big to get two, but the job's not done. Sudakas, you've got to swing out here. Don't let him do it to you again. The swing out. Sudakas challenges, lands the shots, gets Viking to 10.
All three members, Doug. All three members just kind of holding hands. Layers that they have in the shock darts and in the stage slows.
There's a lot of ultimates here. You just heard the second Empress come online. GTN still playing around with that Blade Storm spike ticking away, but they're moving in a bunch. They're moving in a bunch, and that might be their entry in. FRZ is able to get one and drop back. Nats holds as well, but FRZ is not going down without a fight. A 1v1. Defo's so weak. He's got that Blade Storm to tap. A little shoulder given off from FRZ as Defo goes back up. Oh, the shots are there. Spike ticking away. He's gonna get away with it. He's gonna get away with it. My goodness, it was just enough time that was bought. You heard the pop-off come through as well as Vikings get to 12.
What a round from FRZ. Superstar moves, man. The dismiss is coming in right in the nick of time. The frags went down so fast in the favor of Gambit, then back towards Vikings, but it was FRZ in the mix, in the thick of things, finding one, dismissing away, repositioning, and he's able to finish out the round there with just some jiggles. Just some jiggles. And that's got to be so frustrating if you're Defo there. Not even given a chance to be able to take advantage of your amazing aim.
Gambit backs against the ropes. Defo's Blade Storm seems to be the opener. He got two. But that's the thing, man. Vikings traded back. Through that, what looked so promising still ends up being an advantage for Vikings, but Chronicle looking to rip this thing right back into his hands. Saucy's got to go big. He's not this time around. Chronicle gets the third. Make me a believer, Vikings. Right now, things don't look great. Sadak gets the spike down, as you said. And they do have the Viper's Pit and the Hunter's Fury, but they're so heavily outnumbered. And the res comes through. All right. So much for that. A 5v4. Advantage, Gambit still. And you see Saucy is playing far back. He's got that Hunter's Fury. Potter, this very well may be it. Gambit are going to have to take the fight to their laps, okay? You've been able to take care of one. You haven't taken care of the biggest problem that you've got here, though. It's getting better. FRZ drops. There's the Hunter's Fury, but Sudakas gets two! Sudakas gets two! I don't know that they're going to have enough for the defuse. It's just down to Saucy, though. Shadows goes right up and close. Shadows gets a third. Chronicle is on the defuse. Gambit stay alive for yet another round.
1 minute or 1 second. Oh my goodness. That just spike is going to get planted top nest. We've seen this plant coming out from Vikings before. They love it. Their post plants at A have been pretty decent for them actually so far. So for Gambit, Redguard, he's got the res. I think they're going to want to go all left side together as a squad and get this res off. Oh, what a shot!
Defo, there's the res. As you predicted, Potter, Defo looking for more, and they're going to continue to push their way forward. They have to avoid any sort of post-plant antics. Redguard on the defuse, gets it to half. Sudakas. Oh, Sudakas, is he going to get enough of a shot? No, he's not. Redguard gets the defuse. Gambit get to 11.
Jeez Louise. I mean, imagine if Sudakas has one Molotov there. With all four, just a pre-take on the tap, the spikes going down before the members of Vikings can even set up in any sort of a post plant. It's go time, baby. They're in there. They're trading. And they come out on top.
And the momentum, you know, we talked about it at the half, like what the energy was like in the arena. You just heard probably.
Yeah, tough scenes, tough scenes. Chronicle. Where the heck did this three-piece come from? Okay, so he's the one that planted the spike, turns around and finds 3 kills in the back of sight for himself.
That's not bad.
That is not bad at all.
That's not bad.
Buy that man a steak dinner after this one. Defo, he's forced to dash away, and the A hit. It's coming. Shadows, he's all alone.
It's impending. At this point, you wonder if there's trigger discipline, if you just wait it out, or if... Oh, he spotted one. Oh, one! And he's going to be able to stay alive. He's able to dismiss the second! Shadows isn't done! Nats has shown up as well. Brazil to keep them alive, to keep this map going. Oh, but it goes from bad to worse. It's all over. Chronicle gets the last. The Masters 3 winners go from obituary to rebirth as they take care of Vikings and move on to the quarterfinals.
Wow, the 9 rounds in a row, Doug. 9 rounds in a row for GAMBIT to make that comeback happen in the 3rd map. They looked down and out.